talk a little bit more about vision, and we're going to get into clarity, the leadership model. I know you've got an acronym here, so I'm going to kick it off with number 1, the letter C, clarity of vision.
Yes, so let me put my glasses on so I can look smart here. But, when you think about the 7 pillars of clarity, it's an acronym. We did that to make it simple so that people can remember. And when you think about those 7 clarities, it's not intended, the 7 pillars, the acronym, the letters, it's not intended for you to remember each one, but for you to really think about which of these resonates with you. So I'm going to just go through them very quickly. 1, you want to have clarity of vision. Remember, we just said that a dysfunctional leader has no vision, so people don't know where they're going. When you have clarity of vision, people know who we are, what I expect from my team, what are our goals, why it matters, and how they bring value to the vision of the organization. The L is leadership alignment and clarity. And that really means that we are consistently ensuring that everybody's aligned with where we're going. We don't want to have anybody misaligned so they're off in never land where we're trying to achieve these goals. So clarity of alignment is important.
Well, I'm ready for number 3, which is accountability and ownership.
Yeah, accepting that accountability is very important. It's taking full responsibility for results and addressing gaps without delay, and the accountability is on 2 levels. 1, accountability is that if you have to have a tough conversation with your team because maybe they're off track with the vision, accountability means that you're confident to do that because you've been sharing and discussing and making sure that everybody's clear and aligned with the vision. Accountability also is that you take accountability when things go wrong. You're not pointing fingers and blaming other people. The buck starts with us, Mr. and Miss Leader.
Well, I'm going to take some accountability right now with number 4, the R, results-driven execution. Speak on that.
What are you measuring? We know what the vision is. We're aligned. We're taking accountability. We need to have a couple of things that we're measuring so that we can determine success. What does success look like? So in many organizations, you've got a dashboard, you've got an organizational report card, but it's having those key dynamics so that employees have pride and joy in what they're doing because they can see that the things that we're doing to accomplish the vision, they're really working. I can look at the scorecard, I can look at our results, and I can see that we're moving in the right direction.
All right, Theo, are you ready for number 5, intentional communication? Speak on that.
Of course, I'm ready. Earlier, we talked about the fact that dysfunctional leaders, who are also, by the way, disillusional, I want to say disillusional leaders, but dysfunctional leaders communicate reactively. Well, this is really about being proactive so that whatever our vision is, that we're communicating regularly to ensure people are aligned with that. We're doing that in our daily team huddles, in our one-on-one coaching sessions, in our departmental meetings, anything that we can do intentionally to ensure that people know what success within our organization and team looks like, sounds like, and feels like, so they don't have to second guess.
No, I love it. Now, number 6, we're talking about the letter T. No I in team. Well, how about team alignment and empowerment? Speak on that for us.
Yes. If people clearly understand the vision, they have buy-in and know how it impacts them because they're aligned, they're accountable, they know the results that we're looking at, we've been communicating it, they're aligned, and it gives them the confidence to feel empowered to take initiative. So that's really what that is all about. And that's so important in team growth and also in organizational success.
Okay, we're going to wind this up with number 7. Now, number 7, YOU, the letter Y, your leadership legacy. Speak to that.
I love it. When you've done all of that, when you've been intentional about sharing the vision and all the things that Doug has talked about, it really speaks to the legacy that you want to leave. Do you want to leave a legacy of dysfunction, confusion, complexity, and chaos? Or do you want to leave a legacy that Theo really valued me, my leader valued me? They made me feel like I was a valued contributor to the organization. I clearly understood with the goals and the expectations and what was expected of me, that's leaving a legacy. So that kind of like finishes up, our acronym on clarity.
I love it. So we're going to have handouts and more information. We talked about the 7 dysfunctional habits of a ineffective leader that lacks clarity. Then we talked about the clarity leadership model with the acronym. And you talked about the word legacy. We kind of closed out on that. Now you're making a legacy. You've done a lot with executive coaching, training, performance solutions by design, luxury brands, and now really working on clarity. So